Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back. We're back here with Roland. We're on the Eridian Promontory. We are making our way up to the destroyer. And as you can see, there's an Arch Guardian or an Arc Guardian, however you want to say it. And he's acting like a massive gatekeeper right now. Ah, these things. Fun to kill, a lot of XP. Still really don't know why they don't exist in Borderlands 2. It was fun to fight them again in Borderlands 1. Or Borderlands 1. The pre-sequel. Sorry. And I like it because, you know, they brought bow staffs.
Oh, you know that hurt.
They brought that to it, which was fun. It was something new. Ah, where are you going? There we go. So in the future, I might start doing collaborations with some friends. One of my buddies messaged me, he saw a video that I put up on YouTube. He saw this video, or the video preceding this. And when I was in LUD, we were playing Borderlands 2 together. I think he was, I can't remember if he was 0 or if he was playing, but he is about as big of a fan of this game as I am, so I think that'd be a lot of fun. I would just have to go ahead and get the Switch Live or whatever it's called. Oh jeez. Yep, piss him off now. I have to get behind, get some health. Glad that I switched over from my last machine gun. I like the DPS it had, or how much lead it could throw out. But the issue with it was it was a level 16. And, well, there's going to be diminishing returns after a while. Yes, yes. Alright. I find that interesting. So, these Guardians have seemingly what appear to be the shields that we have. That, or that's their own technology. Because as I took out that one Principal Guardian shield, I saw a Fire Nova proc. So, pretty cool. I mean, you can definitely get some really good weapons and shields off of the Eridians. Strangely enough, I've killed Eridians before, and I've never gotten any Eridian weapons. So, maybe? There we go. Cool, I like it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, me too. Either loving the Scorpio turret or loving this gun. Both. Let's go down. Okay, stay right there. cover because it's really putting hurt on me. Where'd you go? Nice. Very good. Yeah, the weapon selection right now is not too bad. I would have liked to have found a shotgun that was worth anything. Sadly, I haven't. Well, I take that back. I found a vitriolic crux. The only issue was it was a ×3, not a ×4. Multiplier on the element, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is. Would have been much nicer if I would have, you know, hit. Okay. That was one thing that always stood out to me, was just, I really love the snow in here. Maybe it's because I played 90% of the game in dirt. I mean, Trash Coast was kind of nice, had a little bit of green to it and actually some water,
nice to get
but
resupply.
I always wonder geographically where the Trash Coast is, because if you look in later games, it's never referenced again. So we'll throw that there. We'll draw some aggro. It's throwing a lobbed weapon at me. Maybe it would be best if I threw on a shock. Okay. Let me see where we at. So normally when I play Roland, I don't worry too much about what I place into my Scorpio turret, but I could definitely see how people enjoy it. I mean, like Roland says, it's like having another soldier on the field. Put you there. I saw a Guardian over here. He's mad at me. Yeah, fair enough, I'm killing your teammates.
Another soldier on the field.
Kind of a gamble, but I think that was my best weapon choice for going down.
This'll help.
Will it? You lie to me, Roland. I think this will help you the most. I like it though, when the sun starts coming out. Nice snowfall. I wish there was more landscape than just this that was covered in snow. That was one thing I think the reason why Borderlands 2 did so well is there was such a variety in landscape. I mean, you had the Eridian Blight, which was a volcanic area.
All right, we got guns over here.
You had the areas near the dam that were just really green and lush. You had areas with a lot of water And sadly, you can't really jump into the water. That, or you can't go OB, or of course you'll die. But and then of course, you know, you can go back to Firestone. Jeez. I just have to make a mad dash for this. Yeah. Jeez, I was not doing good. You know what? You stop first. Okay, it's coming from this way, but there's nobody attacking me. Cool. And that's another thing. Seeing those visual blurs. I wonder what they're supposed to be. So I like that they kind of had it looks like Varkid and Eridians share kind of similar cloaking technology. I wonder if that's because they have an advanced civilization that's built with using actual combat.
Brace yourself. I believe in you. You can do this.
I mean, I think it was Tannis who was actually spoke to that. It's like they sound like a class-based society that is quite capable of combat. If you look at them, they have almost like plasma-esque style. It's kind of like wrist blades that are generated. That right there is the reason why I'm not very good at Call of Duty. Oh, jeez. Very good at Call of Duty games. I tend to limit. Glad I got that off when I did. Okay. I need to get under some cover. Jeez. That's a heavy gunner right there. Guardian, just out of the way. Dude, I know I'm drawing aggro, but attack closer, people. Jeez. Oh, I did not realize you were above me. I thought that was just a malfunction on my mini-map. Okay. Alright, it's not showing anybody. And I kind of don't know if I want... What am I saying? Of course I want to go fight the Destroyer. Man, I'm gonna have to find some health like really quickly though. Glorious Havoc, 36. That's not bad, actually. How does this stack up? Do I have Incendiary? Oh, I might actually. No, I got to. Yeah, I'm gonna put that back because I'm gonna use the Destroyer to boost that level. And we're about to talk to our favorite siren. Dude, Roland's forearms are like almost bigger than his biceps.
I've warned you time and again.
That's awesome.
Yet you persist on ignoring my orders. The contents of the vault are rightfully the property of the Atlas Corporation. But you, You belong to me.
I always wondered what her siren special power is. I wonder when she died, Tannis got her powers. I know that. No, because that's Angel's power. Never mind.
Yes, the key works. Sergeant, get your team ready to go in.
Shunk. See, this is cool. This animation right here was not in the normal one, because this is Game of the Year edition.
Don't give up. This creature may be immortal in its own realm, but in this reality, it cannot survive without a host. That makes it vulnerable. When it becomes flesh and blood, it can be hurt, even killed. You just need to know where to aim.
I'm gonna say on the giant eye. Well, I'm gonna say that... Oh shit, hey buddy. Yeah, you're probably gonna go down.
I'm out of mags.
Nice. I mean, honestly, if you can't see his life, more than likely, one of your final hits is gonna take him down. I mean, I couldn't see the numerical value come out of him.
You opened
But,
the vault.
I mean,
I'm sorry I couldn't warn
I've
you
been playing
about
this
what
long
was in
enough.
it.
It's
But
willing to
for
take the
you
risk.
be
I mean,
there
if
to
nothing
stop
else,
it couldn't have unfolded any other
I mean,
way.
just switch back to a
You
gun.
did
And like I said in the
well,
last
your
video,
actions haven't
you
gone
can pretty
unrewarded.
much
The key
just
won't
go farm
open the vault for
Motorhead,
another 200
and
years.
that's an easy
But I'm
way to
sure
build up your
Tannis will pay
proficiencies.
quite the fortune for it.
But
Now go.
just playing, just having fun, I mean, so what if you do that? If you die, you die. It's not like you don't have a new you. You can just come back. But yeah, like that. Where's the trash ghost on that?
But check me out. Oh, come on. Get down.
Now this, I wish this was a playable class in the pre-sequel. I find it weird that this song wasn't made as popular as the Cage the Elephant intro song was. But it is what it is. Now there was one, I forgot, don't really know what to call it, kind of Easter egg-ish. So I don't know if this ever actually truly exists because I always gamed on console, never on PC. But it was said that on PC, if you did not pick up the vault key and you went directly back to New Haven, you could open up a storage shed. And in that storage shed, you would go down an elevator, and it would essentially be the Christmas scene where Ralphie gets his Red Ryder gun. In A Christmas Story, I think that's the name of the movie. I mean, console, I followed every cue exactly. Could never get it, but I always just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, it seemed like only on PC you could do that. Let's see. Standard equalizer. See, this is kind of cool. It's kind of a mid-tier legendary. Granted, yes, I understand. Level requirement 31. It's less than half of the max level cap. It's probably good. It would last me probably for a while. But completely happy with what I have right now. Actually, speaking of that... Oh wow, I didn't even get a level off that. Sad day. Nah, whatever.
You never have enough stuff.
Nice. Alright, let's see if he can actually use this. Because after doing Jacob's Cove... Let's see, got a shock. When did I get a shock relic? I don't recall that.
This'll help.
And another Eridian. See, I like this one a lot better than this. The Mercurial Blaster. Because, I mean... it just looks so much cooler. Alright, Silent Night. See, Gearbox, after doing the Game of the Year edition, I mean, this is the only time I've ever really noticed it, is they've come out with a couple new guns. I mean, as you can see, it's a Gearbox gun. It's not Vladov, SNS, it's not Atlas. And this would be pretty cool, say if I was... I wonder what that red flavor text is. Knows when you're awake. Actually, I'm gonna look that up real quick. But say if I was like Mordecai or something, that would largely benefit me because, well, that's Mordecai's class. Let's see. Silent Night Gearbox gun. Okay. See what this has to say. Let's see, the Silent Night Borderlands Wiki fandom. It is rarity legendary, damage 47 to 1065. Okay. Accuracy is always a 97.8, and its fire rate is always a 0.3, and mag cap is always 3. Special weapon effect is it knows when you're awake, which attributes to the 800% critical damage. The usage and description to this. The Silent Night has the capacity to deal huge damage thanks to having the highest crit hit bonus in the game. However, the Silent Night has a small magazine, cannot have an element, and its generally average stats means that it can struggle to keep up with alternatives. The Silent Night also has fixed parts. Roland. Hush. Also has fixed parts, meaning that its stats cannot be improved through better parts. So, meaning you can't get a better stock, a better scope, a better barrel, etc., etc. The Silent Night benefits most from skills or items that further improve its already massive critical hit damage, such as Mordecai's Deadly, or a sniper class optimization module, or skills that improve its small magazine size, such as Roland's Overload, or a heavy gunner class optimization module. The Silent Night is exclusive to the Game of the Year edition, Enhanced Edition. It is obtainable from any loot source and Cromarak's The Invincible. Any new character created in Borderlands Game of the Year Enhanced Edition will have 2 of the 6 legendary weapons exclusive to Borderlands Game of the Year Enhanced Edition chosen at random, along with the other 5 weapons added in with the Borderlands Game of the Year Enhanced Edition. The Silent Night has a 1 in 6 chance to spawn in the middle chest that spawns in the vault after killing the destroyer. All of the 6 legendaries added to the Borderlands Game of the Year Enhanced Edition are able to drop from the golden chest in Firestone. So, overall, it's not a bad sniper rifle. Like they're saying, it is pretty average on its stats. However, having that 800% crit hit damage multiplier paired with either Mordecai's Deadly or Roland's ability to enhance its magazine capacity can make it a formidable gun. However, DPS, it can pale in comparison. There are a few others. I think it's a pistol called the Sucker Punch. It's a bladed
Alright, we got guns
variant.
over here.
Not bad, but again, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of
Always
pistols
nice
in
to
this
get
game.
Resupply.
See, 51. Not bad. The fire rate's not all that impressive. Actually, let me go back to that. Tense pounder. Ah, that's a single fire. No thanks. Well, yeah, that's about that. Kind of lackluster, but I mean, first playthrough, not horrible. We'll throw another one in here. And I mean, if I end up finding, what's it called? If I do end up finding a decent shotgun, you can always reallocate your stat points and then build more of a shotgun class. That's actually one thing that I really like about the newer Borderlands games is in these older ones, people sought so heavily after legendaries that they would just completely forsake, well, not completely forsake. Now that's not bad. Not a huge fan of the iron sights. But let me check this out. So, we're going to go with this. Oh wait, there we are, okay. So its damage output is significantly better. Well, I should say in Borderlands 1 it's significantly better. If this was, say, Borderlands 2 or pre-sequel, wouldn't be too much. We'll check it out because I think this is a machine gun. Not bad. We'll play around with it a little bit. So sell this. Cool, it dropped. Not a huge fan. TDR and hold on to the doll. So I would say one of my favorite guns, it's kind of meh, is the Sentinel that drops, or that you get from a quest for killing Mad Jack. That is the quest where you're pretty much finding out who is cutting out Marcus as the middleman for sending out weapons to the bandits. And so when you go out to that one, you end up finding that they're being supplied, or you find a weapons invoice, and Marcus, of course, gets pretty ticked off. He's like, what the hell, who's trying to cut me out? Because, I mean, that's Marcus. He always wants to try to make a buck. So you end up destroying weapon caches in an encampment, which ultimately ends up pissing off Mad Jack, who I don't know if he is the encampment's commander or leader. But regardless, he gets pissed off because he's like, hey, the hell, you just destroyed all my weapons. So, yeah, he starts taking it out. You have to go and kill him. Once you kill him, bring Helen appears back his eye. She's like, hey, cool, you did what you're expected to do, but I appreciate you. And she ends up giving you the Sentinel, which is, I want to say it's a doll. I don't have it in my inventory right now, but it's effectively the same thing. It has a really good scope on it. It's a three-shot burst. But it, I remember that I used to use it quite frequently, and it would take me usually to the end of the game, or until I swapped it out with a weapon that outperformed it. these guys. Nice. Wow, the metal storm on this definitely does. Yep, I think I... So the thing that I definitely like about beating the Destroyer for the second time is all of the enemies, it treats it like your level, kind of like it does in Borderlands 2's Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, or UVHM. It does make the game considerably harder, but I believe it makes it more fun. Because there's definitely times, say, take in Borderlands 2 for example, I would be using Axton, and I was going through the game fairly easily. Let's see, 17,000, not too bad. I was going through True Vault Hunter mode fairly easily, and, you know, you end up beating the Vault Monster. I almost called it the Destroyer. But yeah, I beat him fairly easily, and then as soon as, you know, you get into UVHM, Blast Hammer, ×1 ×2. See, that's just it. I get excited because I see either a legendary or, you know, a purple, and I'm like, okay, this could be good. And then it's stuff like that. I'm like, ah. Explosives are good for Lilith and Brick. Everyone else, yeah, you can use them, but they just definitely don't have the same impact. No pun intended. Yes, you're probably mad because I shot your friends. I'm gonna run you over. Probably give me 1 XP, but I don't care. Alright, cool. Little Austin Powers action. Alright. Well, now that that is done, that makes me so sad that that Scooter died. So I've never played the Tales from the Borderlands, and supposedly that was when Scooter died. So playing Borderlands 3, or no, I'm sorry, Borderlands 2, and it was in the fight for New Haven. You end up running into Ellie, and she's like, yep, here's his grave. I want you to do a massive jump, you know, in his memory. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I was talking to one of my friends, and he's like, oh yeah, Scooter died. That's how he died. And I was like, oh, fuck. Sorry, pardon my French. Frick. But yeah, I was like, man, that sucks. Because he's by far one of my favorite characters. Just uncouth, uncut. Just an absolute nut. But he's funny. I mean, genuine through and through. Ah, yes. Don't speak
Pandora,
out.
a planet that once knew only peace and prosperity under the fair and noble direction of the Atlas Corporation. But there were those that sought to disrupt our perfect existence. Thieves and murderers, perverts and scoundrels. The lawless
The fact
garbage
that
unleashed
Moxie
an
and Marcus
unspeakable
used to be
evil upon
together.
Pandora, not known
And
since
Brick's
the
just like,
age
I don't
of
have a
the
gun, I'm just
gods.
gonna punch you right in
But
the eye.
together, we shall not despair. Atlas has not forgotten you. We are returning and will restore order and security to your planet. When we arrive,
Bullshit.
I have choked on the disingenuous lies forged by their corporate greed my entire life, and it is a meal I will no longer stomach. Atlas is here for two things, power and revenge, and the order they do it in is irrelevant. We share a common enemy, you and I. The reward for your death is second only to mine. That alone should be reason for you to join my cause. But if it is not, and your greed precedes you, then you will gain access to all of their weapons.
In the
Their invasion
pre-sequel.
stockpile will be yours. Athena out.
It's like when you beat a boss in a game, and then you get that as a reward.
We must speak immediately.
You get like
I'm
something
afraid
that
for my own
is.
security, and therefore you must jump
It's like
to
you
a
beat a
hook or two.
name brand boss,
Talk to the
and you
mechanic.
unlock
He
them
knows where
as
to
a
find
playable
me.
character, and
And a word
they
of caution.
are.
Don't touch him if you ever want to eat with your hands again.
They're effectively great value. Yep, I have my headphones on. You have a froggy?
Shit, it's meatballs. Didn't think I'd ever see your dumb ass again. You really opened the vault? Hey,
Yeah, my
that
daughter
scared
came in
chick
and
check her
decided to
clothes
show
off
me.
yet?
She has a
I'm
little
gonna need
frog
details,
toy.
though.
Are you gonna go play in the playroom? Yeah. Bring your froggy.
Hey, act all casual like when I say this. I'm a speaking code, so I hope
Red
you have the mental
headphones.
capacity to follow. Your lady friend told me to send you to Moxie's place when you stop by. If you know what I'm saying.
Thanks for the code talk there,
Hey, you
Scooter.
ain't getting nowhere without wheels, boy. And maybe girl. I've been cooking up something new, but I ain't finished the booster system yet. Need a bit of secret sauce if you're willing to lend a hand.
By far my favorite character. Sounds like this Athena is hiding at Moxie's place. Whoever that is.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
So here is one thing that I hope one of you all can point out to me. So I've looked at this and tried to find it on a lot of Borderlands forums, and I just cannot. So,
All right. Hey, what I'm gonna need is an X372 supercharger, but not the 373. There's recoil on that thing and a kind of people burning live and shit. Also a big old tank of nitrous and one of them fancy exhaust booger things. I don't even know what it does, man.
so if you look at my icon on the map, the flashing arrow, I'm currently standing above an exclamation point. So, where is that? So some people have said that it is under the map, but if you look at the side, it says it's a bounty board. So if you could weigh in on this and potentially show me where that is, I'd really appreciate this, because I've been playing this game for 10 plus years, and every time I come here to T-Bone Junction and I see that, I'm always wondering where that is. I hate these things because they act. Sometimes they act like they're not agile, and then they end up just flying everywhere and just end up kicking the crap out of me. So, kind of annoying. Let's see this. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with this though. Also, things like these. There's a red door and Moxie's as well, but they're all around this place. And I love these. It's kind of funny though, because bricks is... Well, never mind. This is 9 million, and everybody else is only a million. Desertion, poaching and possession, conspiracy of witchcraft. Silly.
This ain't the kind of place to be a loner. You ain't got friends to count on, you gonna get dead.
Gonna get dead.
Smoking Jesus titty cinnamon, that is a monster! That's gonna be sweet!
Smoking Jesus titty cinnamon. That is awesome. Rack hive rides. Fun for the whole family. Real live tortoises. That's one... Maybe that's another thing that you can answer. So in some of the bandit shacks, there is a saying that says, turtles all the way down. Now, I don't know if that is a reference to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but if you know, feel free to leave in the comments. No, that's not bad. Because, just like anything, I always like to learn a little bit. I don't recall hitting that button, but it's open. And because I don't really feel like... Yep, we're gonna just let 1 damage increments be done. Just because I want to annoy that midget. I'll come back from when I'm a higher level. Yeah, so going back to that bounty board mission in the middle of the road, it just makes sense that this would open up.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can open that door so I can get to that bounty mission.
If you are stabbed, control the bleeding as best you can. If you find yourself bitten, walk it off. We will protect you.
That just... It makes me think of Fallout 4 so much, just the way they're talking. It makes me think of... What's it called? Oh wow, that was... There we go. Volcana. Hey, get over here, please. That hurt me a little bit, but that's okay.
An Omega Sensu order has been issued for you.
Okay.
There will be 5 teams assembled to guarantee the objective
Not
is successful.
bad.
That was the first. The Omegas are relentless and highly
I will
trained.
take that.
The elites, elite. The only advantage you have is that their top operative recently left their employ.
I
Stay
wonder who
alert.
that was.
Athena out.
Ah, I was wondering, like, who is that red dot? And I was like, oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, so because I suck at gun games, those things are usually a massive pain in the butt for me. Ah, almost forgot that. Big old nitrous
Well,
tank.
shoot, looks like the passenger seat's gonna have to go bye-bye to fit that bad boy in there. I'll get to work on that right now.
Thanks, Scooter. Man, just all these piles of refuse. Stupid little midget. And it's funny because he just has this comically large... I don't know if it's like a ham hock, but it's just like a massive... In a motel, I want to go to a motel. But just like a comically large ham hock. I'd give you one if you can, like, help me out. There's an elevator. Dr. Zed.
Is there something you need?
Yes, there absolutely is. I wish you had some side quests for me. Assault overload. Not bad.
You know what you need to know.
I was about to say, these, in comparison from Borderlands 1 to Borderlands 2, those operating rooms are immaculate.
I can always tell you were the resourceful type. Bring them on back and we'll get you rolling.
I'm missing one. Very nice. That's right. It is down here. Nice. Very cool. Hey, at least I didn't jump off the edge. I've done that a couple times, and you just have to sit there while the reloading screen plays. You're just like, well, I did that. Got some money. There you go, Scooter.
Hey, one of them Crimson bucket sluts did a number on my hand trying to get information on your secret lady friend. Now, I didn't tell him nothing, but I can't install anything right now. Give me a hand getting this stuff in.
Hell yeah. You found all the parts for Scooter's new car. Sounds like he wants help installing them. Crimson Lance has injured Scooter's hand, so he is unable to install the new parts on the vehicle. He has asked you to help by installing them. Absolutely.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you.
Supercharger,
Come see me at my
nitrous,
place
and
in
exhaust.
T-Bone Junction.
Oh, wait, I see him.
What the hell? It ain't saying anything anymore. Dang. Sad day. Now that would be cool. Just be able to digistruct things. I mean, shoot, think if you could digistruct like Teslas and their batteries. Well, no, just the batteries for Teslas. Because I mean, think you wouldn't have to mine for all of the precious metals and things that are needed to make the batteries. I mean, granted, yeah, you still need to use coal and other things to make the power. But, I mean, you would mitigate the mining. That'd be something. But yet another fantastical thing that this game addresses. Okay.
Mounting up.
Alright, so let's go do this. Rack hive rides. That's funny.
Come on in and take a look around.
Hey, you seen my gun?
Dude, you have a V16. Well, V12? I don't know. Little midget. Actually, that's not even a midget. That's just...
Remember me when you get some more credits to burn. You need a better gun.
There we go. And that's for revolver. Okay. Oof. Now this is kind of cool. It would be kind of neat if you could have your own settlement and just build your own stuff. Let's mark it as the 5th, 4th, 3rd,
If I can't find you what you need,
2nd,
it can't be found on
and
Pandora.
who is the 1st? Who is Market's the 1st? Alright, let's go blow up some Crimson D-bags.
Hey, Scooter here. Just a heads up that those Crimson D-bags set up some roadblocks
There we
in the
are,
highway.
Crimson D-bags.
Just get your murder on and we'll pretend nobody saw nothing.
That's good. It's nice to have nothing to do for once on a Saturday. Listen, sometimes adulting just sucks. Don't get me wrong. Glad I have a job. Absolutely glad I have a job. But sometimes it's good just to veg out, do nothing. I think for this DLC, I'd have to say that my favorite character is General Knox. Dude's just funny. He is just like a walking I hate Mondays. Like, if there were a person, if there were a personification, it would be him. So much that I should.
Oh, you know that hurt.
So it looks like it may be beneficial. So, jeez. Better corrosive SMG, or just a better corrosive weapon. I mean, I know that I do have a decent one. However, cool, that engineer. Oof. Very good. Very nice. I backed up. Plus, those guys always put a massive hurting on me. There we go. Now, these guys, I really like them. They're definitely unique. Sometimes fish in a barrel, but definitely unique. One, they give just great XP. Fairly easy to kill. I gotta get away from that because stand down. Isn't that called sitting? Thank God I'm not Will. These guys are just like a bane to existence. only reason why I say that is because if you are fighting power, okay. If you are fighting General Knox and you have even one of those combat meds come out or medics come out, their stupid Scorpio turrets send him heals or restorative or whatever you want to hoot. And so yeah, you'll go ahead, and especially when you're at a higher another Eridian weapon. Jeez. Yeah, at higher levels you'll be fighting him and it'll suck because it's almost chiseling his health away or chipping it. And you're like, okay, cool, I finally got it. Finally got him down to where he's about to die. And some combat meds come out. And some destroyers. Or whatever the power suit mechs are. They come out. And the mech soldiers, they take your attention. Because if you don't take them out quickly, they can drop your shields, drop your health super fast. And then you're out. So when you're focusing on them, well, the combat meds come out and they heal Nox, and you're just like, well, crap. Jeez. How is that not my kill? I call shenanigans. The biggest of shenanigans. Nah, whatever. Well, at least you have a core. Okay. It's one more core. Blast SMG. They're pretty cool. I do like seeing the actual element proc. I think the coolest looking one is the shock or the voltaic. Just the aesthetic of it, I really like it. But most effective, by far, is either incendiary or corrosive. I just like in the future games how certain elements, like the corrosive and the incendiary, they can spread to others. I really like that.
All right, we got guns over here.
Nice. They're commons, whatever. It's money. I mean, money's money. Okay, we open that up. The roadblock is down. You should now be able to reach Moxie. Very cool. With the roadblock taken care, your road is clear. It's time to head out to Miss Moxie's red light to find the mysterious informant who can help you deal with the Atlas and the Crimson Lance. My boy.
All right. This is General Knox. I don't really want to be here. This planet smells like hemorrhoids, wrapped in bacon. I sent Steel to this planet to take care of this little problem, and also because seriously, have you heard her? She talks all the time.
Yeah.
Hello, and met our friend the Sun. So, I guess, thanks for turning her into a meat kebab. Also, I'm gonna kill you and stuff.
Cheers, mate. Hey, at least he's polite. At least he's polite. Moxie's red light. Alright.
Hey, just a quick note about Moxie in the event you ain't met her. She got a peculiar streak in her. Loves the limelight, but she ain't as sketchy as she appears to be on stage. I almost forgot. She's my mom. So you treat her right, or I'll bury you where I buried Lucky. Yeah, I killed him. Don't act all surprised. I told you I was gonna do it.
That was the start of the Hodunk and Zafford feud. Every time I see a cheetah paw, I just think, Dirt Smallwood here. Yeah, I know I'm bypassing a lot of this encampment. There's probably something good in here. But just don't really feel like killing a bunch of bandits. Ah. Alright. So there's supposedly the Underdome. I believe I'm going to keep this element on because of this. Perfect. Hey, as long as you're corroding, and see, this is what I'm talking about. I spoke on this yesterday. But when there is armor, it seems that corrosive, it sticks. Actually, these'll. I love it, I respect it. But I hate fighting those lance assassins. Especially if I'm not quite equipped correctly. That's also another reason why I like these anarchies. They have a really decent spread. I love these speed cores. Because like just there's one more. There you are. Okay, let's, before we go and see Moxie, I'm just glad that these cores don't operate like the Phoenix skill, because I'd be dying left and right with all these. Not bad. Terrible accuracy. I mean, granted, it can be mitigated kind of with the shotgunner.
Armaments.
Oh, that's a thumper, never mind.
Mr. Shank, is that you? If it's you, I already told you your money is no good. Oh, it's you. You won't need your money here. Tiger Growl.
That's like Biden saying, end quote.
Hey there, sugar.
Hi, Moxie.
Excuse the mess,
And
but
your
a good
comically
kidnapping
large
is never
boobs.
clean. Shank busted in and took Miss Athena for a little ride. You should have seen the fight she put up. That kitty has claws.
Clown hookers. Forgot that dude's name in Borderlands 2 was Attack on New Haven. When he called her a clown hooker, I just started laughing.
If you want her, you'll need
He's
to
not
do
wrong.
some fancy driving. Luckily, I'm just the person to help with that. Are you ready to rescue the princess? I think you can handle
Alright.
it. Head out to the
I think we are going to call it here.
an outcropping near the base of the plateau
The next episode, we are going to get into the prison and possibly into Fort Knox. Until then, see you tomorrow.